Okay, reparations. Let's talk about it. We all know that there is no monetary amount that we can put on the enslavement of Black and brown peoples in this nation. And we know that all of the injustices that Black and brown individuals have encountered in this country, they have only transmuted, but they have not diminished. We are still living under the implications of anti-Blackness because it's the foundation of this country. And I think whatever form reparations takes, whether it is monetary, whether it is increasing our schools, which I think it should be all and above all, like there is literally no price that you can put on the enslavement of people and the generations of wealth gaps and the generations of lack of education, quality school, lack of housing opportunity, and lack of other opportunities to Black people that you can put a number on. So whatever form it takes, and it should be all of the above, and it should never stop coming. We also need to realize that when we think about reparations, is it about Black liberation, which is then going to be the catalyst for queer liberation, for anti-immigrant sentiment to be abolished in our cities, in our states, in our country. We also need to think about how anti-Blackness is understood, because it's not just paying a debt that can't be paid. It is what systems are we actually investing in? Are we having quality schools in every single community that is not tied to a zip code? Do we have healthcare in every single community, especially those the most impacted by the highest asthma rates in the country in the port of Providence, which are our Black and brown kids? We need to make sure that we're also thinking about what is the trickle down of this conversation going to actually be, because it's not just about, like, let's say reparations and that's the end of the conversation. It's about continuing to show up for the Black community, which will then trickle down into showing up for the immigrant community, for the brown community, for the indigenous community, and for a host of other marginalized identities. So reparations for everybody, but we'll start with the Black community in all forms.